Breaking news: Buhari should resign. He has nothing to offer, says Northern elders. Hello, my wonderful people. You will not believe where your ears where this is coming from. Yes, you heard me correctly. Northern elders are the ones saying it is time for Muhammadu Buhari to resign. There is no need to waste space. This man is a complete waste of space. He has not done anything for himself or anybody at large. I mean, the things he has done for himself mostly is to loot the country and milk the country dry and even put leave the country in a very despicable position where nobody can lift up their head. As a matter of fact, the country has gone from bad to worse. And so Northern elders are saying it is time for Muhammadu Buhari to resign. They said even the North is bleeding and is suffering immensely from the current predicament of which Buhari has brought the country into. That people should not think they are enjoying anything from this administration. In fact, they say they suffer most. And people trying to put it down that they should be quiet is not a good position to be. Asking Buhari to resign immediately because he has failed himself, he has failed the country. There is nothing more to discuss. He is a failure. Let's get on straight into the news and get all the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Buhari should resign. He has nothing to offer, says Northern elders. The call for President Muhammadu Buhari to resign or be impeached is getting stronger daily. Now the Northern Elders Forum has joined Nigerians in the call for President Muhammadu Buhari to resign or face impeachment following his inability to solve the nation Nigerians' insecurity challenges, which has led the citizens to be traumatized and helpless in a helpless situation as we are currently right now. The spokesman of the Northern Elders Forum, Hassan Baba Hanan, while speaking during an interview on AIT today, said that Nigeria cannot and can no longer wait for the president for another 2 years to address the issue of insecurity prevailing in the country at the moment. Hassan added that those entrusted with the affairs of the country have failed us, especially the president who currently has nothing to offer. He, however, called on all leaders who have chosen to serve the president as Aso Rock rather than facing Nigerians and sending out wrong messages and insulting words should look out for ways to ensure that he resign and make Nigeria a better place. The one good thing they can do for Nigerians that forever will remain in the memory of every Nigerian will be for them to assist him, support him to resign. He has failed. There is no need to keep what is not working. Thank you for very much for ensuring that this man resign immediately. That was what he said. I mean, he's so passionate about the resignation. He's already saying thank you to them that they would adhere to the call and asked Buhari to resign immediately. You see, he said those who are with Buhari in Aso Rock should ensure they should take it as, in fact, as a place of duty because the National Assembly has a duty, but guess what? They've all been, almost all of them has been compromised. I don't want to say all of them because I want to give a benefit for doubt for those who might be, who might still have sanity of mind. There are a few of them. Of course, most of them has been compromised, but there are just a few. I mean, there are a few here and there. So you see what is going on in this country. There is a need for everybody to immediately, begin to get on board and speak out with one voice. When Ike Clark said Buhari should resign and all that, it was as though he has stirred the honeycomb. My dear, this is the North now. Everybody is seeing it. These were people who supported and we are in position to say yes, we should Goodluck Jonathan should leave. He has failed Nigerians. Excuse me, who has failed now? Who is the outright blatant failure that cannot be remedied? Who is the person who has made this country to be in the present situation where it is? Schools are closed not because there is a public holiday or something unbelievable happened. Schools are closed because they are worried and scared of insecurity. People can no longer sleep sleep with both eyes closed because of the current predicament. Now, people of his own household, the North, is calling for President Muhammadu Buhari to resign. They say, you know what? He has stretched out to his very limit. There is nothing more to kind of, to say we are keeping or we are still. There is nothing more to say. This man has failed. He has failed. I mean, let's move on, okay? To the next tent. He has failed. Let's agree. Let's come together once upon a time. Let's decide. Let's say truly, this man has failed. There is no need to try to change the color of the rainbow. It is what it is. Yes, it is what it is. Even he said, even the north is bleeding. Even the north is suffering. So nobody is enjoying this current administration. Everybody knows what is going on. Everybody is aware that Buhari is incompetent, cannot solve the situation, and everybody must get on board. There is no need for sentiment. That time for sentiment and saying it's from the north is over. It's time to give this call out for everybody to come on board and say it is time. Yes, you have outlived your usefulness. Okay. Once upon a time, when a product is made, there is what we call expiry dates. If it's not expiry dates, what we call it shelf life. Even the phone, it has a shelf life. After it has stayed for some time, that's when you see that, all things being equal, you've used it very well. You see that, the phone begins to behave funny. Begins to behave funny because there are things that should be in the phone that, areas in which the phone should be able to function. The way they make it this day, they do it in such a way that you come back and buy another one. You see, so these are some of the things that are going on, and Nigerians are calling out. Nigerians have been calling out for Muhammadu Buhari to resign. But as soon as Nigerians say, just wait till very soon, we'll report to you what either Garuba Shehu or Femi Adesina will be saying in either few hours or few days from now, in response to what the Northern Elders has said that Buhari has failed. Just give it a few minutes. Don't be too hasty. Relax. These are the people who the Northern Elders are telling, admonishing. They say, you know what? Assist him to resign. He has failed. He has failed. Assist him, support him. There's no shame. He has failed. Let him realize that if he comes out honorably and tell Nigerians that thus far I have been your leader, but it is time to say goodbye. Like the adage goes, 20 children cannot play together for 20 years. Something life happens. Some might move and all that and all that. So it's a call for Muhammadu Buhari to rethink and retrace his step and move on, because it's about that time. It's about that time for him to, really consider and really think about his options here really very seriously. He needs to take it rather very seriously, because at the moment he has failed. He's a failure. He knows, even his home and everything is a failure. There is no discussion about that. Anyway, my people, even the North is beginning to rise up to say it is true. This guy has failed. We would like to hear from you what you think with regards to President Muhammadu Buhari's position, how much of a failure he is. We'd like to hear from you. Leave us a comment. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.